the twilight, I feel I'm rising. Low up below me, can see you crying. And there's a whisper, they look like angels, but I won't follow. No, I will stay here. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. There's so much beauty, everything's vibrant, and there's music in the silence, but it really hurts me to see you crying. I'm high above you, wish you could see me flying. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this stream, we are going to be playing some more Minecraft BagelMaster Builder. Now, for those of you who have not seen the previous 70 streams, I highly recommend check them out. Last stream, we focused mainly on building as many trees as we could, and this stream, we're going to be focusing on building up the castle walls. Now, for those of you who do not know, basically what I'm doing is I'm swapping between whatever project I'm currently working on in the map, as well as building trees and castle walls in the map. And the reason for this is because basically every 6 streams I post a thumbnail of all the progress we've done in those 6 streams. However, since we're mainly working on cave systems now and everything underground, the screenshots aren't going to show much that change. So, I'm doing trees as well as the castle walls in order to hopefully have some more stuff shown in the thumbnails when I post it. Hello, IDK, who I am. My day is going quite well. How about yours? So, was it last stream? No. Yes, okay, yeah. So, we did not do that last stream. That was the stream prior. So, the stream prior, we worked on... Or, the stream prior to the prior stream, we worked on a mine shaft. But last stream, what we worked on was we were able to make the forest a lot bigger. I don't know by how much we expanded the forest, but we were able to come up with a couple new tree designs, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah. So this stream, we're working on the castle walls over here. It's going to be mainly just a chill stream, where I'll just be placing blocks back and forth a lot. So if any of you guys have any questions or thoughts or anything, please let me know. Can I make an orbital strike cannon? I do not have the knowledge to make one, no. I also will not make one in this map, or in the... yeah, this world. And the reason for that is because, well, hold up. Is that right? Hold up, I'm trying to make sure I get all the measurements correct. Okay. Anyways, so the reason why I would not make one is mainly because I'm building this map as if it's a server hub. I don't have anything to do with this map, really, after I'm done with the series, so I might think about making a Minecraft server for Bedrock. I also might I might also post this on the Minecraft Marketplace. Who knows? But the way I'm building it is sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble talking today. But the way I'm building the map as if it is a server hub. I did not measure this out completely. Okay, so we go right one. I thought there would be more of a walkway. Oh well. I did decide against having the inside of the castle walls being a walkable area. However, I do wish there was more room for if people were to get on top of the castle walls. Oh, that's cool. I can use the shadows in order to outline everything. That'll make this a lot easier. At least for the corner sections. You've built an orbital cannon? That is impressive. I will admit I have been tempted to make one in the past. However, I don't know. So the reason why we're doing the outside of the castle walls first is because if I'm trying to get as much built as possible for the thumbnails that I do, or for the screenshots, I want to be able to do the outside parts first. Now that makes the strategy harder. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm doing the outside walls first because I want to be able to have as much change as possible for the thumbnails of my streams. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess now we have to decide on how tall we want the castle walls to be. I haven't really thought about this too much. Right here? Okay, why level 100? Let's hope this is tall enough. Oh yeah, so something I've thought about doing for the castle walls is either I can texture them, however that would be very painful and difficult process, or another idea is I could do some pixel art on the walls. Because I have these huge flat areas of the castle walls, and I was thinking about adding my logo somewhere in the map. So that might be one of them, but I don't know what else I could add. Did you finish doing the mine shaft? I have not. I should finish the mine shaft next stream, I think. Because since this is the... what is it? The stream before the stream, I do a thumbnail. I'm trying to get as much done in this stream and the last stream for the thumbnail slash screenshot post. But then, yeah, next stream, I think the mine shaft should be... it should be fairly easy to finish it, and then I'll also probably texture it, or not texture it, detail it in that stream as well. Okay, I just want to test something. The only reason I'm doing this is to see if it'll work, because I had it come to mind. But my goal is to use as minimal commands as possible for when it comes to building the map. I've only used it in 3 different places, for copy-pasting towers, and for 2 different large flat areas. However, I want to see if there's a way to... this is Y level 62. Two. What was it? What's the stone? Oh yeah. Deep slate bricks. Okay, if this does work, I will be using it, I think. Because it will save us a lot of time, especially since most of the walls are just flat. Okay, yeah, it's going to save us a lot of time. I do wish that it didn't bring the blocks all the way up. Just one lower. Can I copy this? So if I do that, and then I do, say, -1. Oh, that's cool. I'm teaching myself how to use Minecraft commands I did not know existed. That is actually awesome. Like I said, though, my goal was to try and not use as many commands as possible. However, for like this area, I think it's fine because it's just going up and down continuously. And this will speed up a huge, huge portion of the map making. If there's a way to make it to where the blocks are randomized between a certain amount of them, or like if I could get them to be randomized between 3 different variants of Deep Slate, that would be even better. However, I don't think that's possible. If it is possible, please let me know. Because then I will gladly go back and redo this all. Is there a way to copy paste this? Because if I can copy and paste it, then I'd like to paste it into one of these macro commands. Ooh, actually, hold up real quick. What was it? Okay, 9. Wait. Yeah, that should be fine. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that should be 1, 2. Okay, perfect. And now, slash time set. Oops. Okay, slash time set noon and slash Time set midnight. Okay, apparently you do have to hit enter. Flash time. Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Let's see if this works. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, probably shouldn't do that. Anyways. Ooh. Okay, hold up. I want to make a quick change. That'll be 1. That'll be 2. No, wait. 2, that'd be 3. Slash. I am playing on Bedrock Edition. Okay, so what's the command that we're using? Slash fill. Okay. Hopefully, I remember. And then the reason why this one's up instead of a number is that way I can change that will for like certain projects or necessities, I guess. Okay, so slash fill slash fill. Okay, what's the command? 62. I almost got it. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, that'll make things a lot easier. I keep hitting the wrong keybinds, though. I keep hitting X instead of Control. I'm so happy I discovered that this is a feature for Bedrock. It's making life a lot easier. Because now I can give myself and remove night vision. I can have certain commands be used constantly, such as this one. And yeah. Oh yeah, I still need to see how this looks. Yeah, that should definitely be tall enough. I think, right? Slightly taller? We'll go 2 blocks up. And see how that looks. Maybe I'll be a lot more lenient from now on using commands. Potentially. We'll see. Maybe just for projects like this, where I'm having to do a repetitive thing over and over again. Yeah, I think that should be good. Okay, this will be interesting. Especially if I'm able to... Oops. Especially if I'm able to do this in rapid succession. Oh. Yeah, this will fill to whatever height, right? Oh, that's so cool. I have taught myself some new tricks. Oops. Okay. I need to remember to be a little more careful. Okay, I think I am lined up correctly. Oh yeah, this is saving me so much time. I need to try and use commands a little bit slower, because otherwise they won't register. Honestly, at this rate, I could probably, potentially, get all the exterior castle walls done today. If I stream for roughly 2 hours, I should be able to get it all done. So maybe that will happen. Uh-oh. Oh wait, that... okay. It's not gonna mess up my commands. Hello, Christine. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we are working on the exterior portions of the castle walls. Normally, I'm against using commands. However, I think I'm going to be a lot more lenient with them from now on, because of how repetitive a task it can be for, like, this area. Oops. There we go. Now we got all the exterior wall done. That's crazy. All within 30 minutes of our stream. That's... huh. Usually that's would have taken me probably 2 streams to do. Potentially. Probably longer. Well, I don't know. Anyways, that sped up my process. I was thinking this was going to take up the whole stream. So, huh. Oh, I guess technically I don't have to do the mountain part of the exterior, because I could just copy and paste the walls. I'm still gonna do the exterior where it's gonna be on top of a mountain. However, I could just not do that. However, like I said, I will be most likely making this all on top of a mountain. Anyways, this is so cool to see. Okay, sorry, I'm just so happy, because the major things that I've been excited for / nervous about are the castle walls and the trees, as well as the exterior portion of the mountain. Because once it's just those things, those are going to take the longest to do. However, we were able to find a way to shorten one of those projects down tremendously. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot fewer streams than I thought it was going to take. Marshmallows? I did try making a s'mores bagel once. However, the kind of chocolate bagel we got wasn't... I don't think it was the right match. So, it did not turn out very well. We also used Jet Puff, or was it Marshmallow Fluff, instead of actual marshmallows, so that also could have been an issue. But yeah, it did not turn out the greatest. If anyone knows of a great way to make a s'mores bagel, that would be much appreciated. I want to try and make as many things with bagels as possible. Ooh, I do know that there's... I don't know what brand this is. I'm not sponsored by any brands that I mentioned. But I do know there's this brand that makes these cheesy bagels that I think you can get at Walmart. And we've been using them for a lot of things, and they're so good when toasted. Like, I think we did hamburgers, and that was amazing. Like, that was really good. Hamburgers with, uh, toasted, or I get... Were they toasted or grilled? I think they were actually grilled bagels, but either way, those were really, really good. Okay, so for the rest of this stream, I'm not going to actually work on the castle walls. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm not going to be using the command I used for the huge portion over there. And the reason for that is because instead, I'm going to work on mapping out all of the exterior portions of the castle walls, as well as actually adding the... hold up. Oh. Okay. Why is game freezing? Okay, as well as using the border blocks. That way, I can keep players contained within a certain area. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a poll ongoing. What is that? So, ooh, there we go. So, which do you like more, food such as bagels or gaming such as Minecraft? 57% of the people who have voted have chosen food such as bagels. Then 43% have chosen gaming such as Minecraft. Honestly, it would be really hard for me to choose. However, I do think... I really like to eat, especially sweets. However, I don't know if I prefer that over gaming. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, lots of lag. Or delayed inputting? I don't know. Oh no, my computer's overheating, I think. Huh. How? You know what? Okay, guys. I'm sorry about this. However, it shouldn't affect things too much. I'm setting my render distance to 8 chunks. That way, hopefully, my computer can cool down. And on top of that, it will make it to where the end of the stream is a much bigger reveal. So yeah, it just did it again. Why? Oh, yeah, overheating. The one thing I don't like about the summer is overheating. Maybe this is why I prefer cooler weather. The only reason why I chose food is because I was thinking of eating a marshmallow. Marshmallows are very good. I agree with that. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, perfect, that's 5 blocks, so if I wanted to add a gate or two, yeah, that'll be perfect. Maybe I should get an ice pack or something for the stream. Or for my computer. However, I don't know how I would use one without getting the computer wet. A towel? Maybe. Actually, that... I don't know. I don't want to risk breaking or ruining my computer in some way. But on the other hand, especially for summer, I don't want my computer to overheat. I don't think I really had this issue before because I was in the basement of the last place where I lived. However, I'm also now streaming 2 streams at a time, which, for those of you who do not know, I'm actually streaming a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. So if you're wanting to stick around for a while, I recommend going to the horizontal stream, that way you can see the gameplay closer up. Or unless you're on a phone, of course. Ah, perfect. Oh, wait, why have I don't know why I've been so dumb. I've been thinking that I need to put the... was it the border blocks? Yeah, the border blocks on the rim up here underneath. However, I realized that down below I already have the outline of the entire map, and it's the outside rim. Which means that all I would have to do is just place the border blocks down there. That thought never even occurred to me. once my computer cools down enough, I'll turn back up the render distance, potentially. Or I'll just wait for the end of the stream to do that. Nice. You remember when you were playing Hollow Knight in this website called Scratch? And you think it was Scratch, couldn't handle it because my school computer was overheating. That sounds very painful. Okay, well, I guess now we'll do the border blocks. I've had this in my inventory for such a long time. So for anyone who does not know how these work, basically what it does is make an invisible wall from the very top of your world to the very bottom of your world for all players. No player can pass through it. However, if you're in creative mode, you can bypass that rule. So it's very useful when building maps. Oh, does it send particles all the way up the world? Huh. Maybe it's just if I'm holding the block or something. Or in creative mode. Hold up. I need to see something. Because if I want people to be able to walk on top of the wall, I want to make sure that the border's not going to get in the way. I don't know why I'm using that. Oh! Well, that happened. Um... Hey, here we are. Need to get rid of all of these corner blocks real quick. And now we can see. Your friend's computer crashed when he tried to play? Yeah, that sounds very painful. Is this the right area? We'll go here and hope. Huh. There were not borders there. I am very bad at trying to find the borders. Oh, is this the area I was on before? Okay, settings. Oh yeah, I can't go there. Can blocks go through? They cannot. Okay, cool. I thought I was gonna have to do all the inner corners, that way there's not a chance for the players, not enemies, to escape. However, it seems like I can just destroy all of those corner points. Now, if only there was a horizontal border block, because then I can limit off certain heights of the map. Then again, I don't really know how it would work, especially if you want players to be able to pass through on one side, or on the top side, and not the bottom, or vice versa. Now anyone who plays my map will be trapped inside forever. Unless they have creative mode. Ooh, that's still hot. Okay, now to get rid of all the inner corner points. Okay, one last sweep around. Oh yeah, that's right. If anyone sees an inner corner that I missed, please let me know. Or if there's a missing block. Okay, it looks like it's all done. So, that means we have officially completed the entire border of the map. Well, yes and no. I mean, we have set the, what was it? The perimeter of the castle. So let's see what it all looks like. Very nice. I'm so happy we got that huge portion of the map done today, the castle wall. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end the stream here, because next stream we're going to hopefully complete the mine shaft over here. So yeah, I like to say, thanks for watching, I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server, links in the description. And without further ado, have a bagular day. Bye, guys.